Hello, I'm Charley Pritchard. I'm the potter here at Luley and Ice House Pottery. My wife Holly and I came here in 1999 to the old Mission Ice House, and we opened up Luley and Ice House Pottery. I want to tell you a few things about my background. Let's come down to this case here, where I have several pieces by North Carolina potters who I worked with. I had a 2.5-year apprenticeship with William Mark Hewitt in Pittsburgh, North Carolina, where I learned much of the good work ethic that's required to be a potter. And then after that, I worked for about 5 years journey potting through the state, mostly in the areas of Seagrove, North Carolina, and the mountains of North Carolina. I spent a lot of time working with the Owens family, who were 5th generation potters. I know in the Seagrove area, they got their start shortly after the Civil War. The image you see here is an artist's rendition of the ice house as it appeared about the 1930s. Artist Luke Pruitt did this for us, and we're very proud to have it hanging at the entrance of our building. So what you see behind me is our main display of pottery that I make here for Luley and Ice House Pottery. It's the Texas Star Stoneware, which is a band of blue stars on what I call my chili pepper beige glaze. It's been very popular. We make dinnerware sets in this, and primarily kitchen and tableware. Also, a glaze that I've been utilizing since beginning at the pottery is our denim blue. This is my newest work called West Texas Topaz. The glazing basically is a synthesis of the chili pepper beige from the Texas Star Stoneware and the dark denim blue glaze, blended together with a light opal glaze. I started this with some pieces about 1.5 years ago, and it's evolved, and now I have a pretty full complement of pieces offered in the studio. And this year, I've designed for the first time dinnerware to go with this set. A design feature that you'll see in a lot of my work is the bar of glass and the dot of white slip. I knew about the use of glass in old folk pottery back in North Carolina, and Mark Hewitt would use a lot of glass in his pieces as well. And so I've taken those elements and used them in many of my glazes and many of my patterns. My newest work for 2020 comes together with the use of 4 different colors of glaze with a brown base. So, and I call this one you're looking at here, Pink Boggy. This is Orange Boggy. This is Turquoise Boggy. And now you see Purple Boggy. And a little bit about the Boggy. The brown glaze at the bottom of these pieces is the collection of the drippings and brush cleanings that have been collected over the years in my rinse-off bucket. The bottom of the bucket, or the boggy bottom of my glaze bucket. One of the more popular items that we display at the Texas Clay Festival are our Canyon wind bells. About 14 years ago, I was thinking of something that nobody else was making and something that I really wanted to make. And I was inspired by some bells that I'd seen out in the Southwest at a place called Arcasante. And from there, has developed my Canyon wind bells. We've been making these for about 14 years. Thank you very much for taking the time to watch this video. I hope Holly and I will see you someday soon down at the Ice House Pottery. You can come, shop, look at the artwork on the walls. Maybe you'll get a chance to see a potter working. I just want to say that I've been doing this for almost 30 years, and I was 30 years old before I even got started. And all I can say is that the clay found me as much as I found the clay. Happy potting.